podcast for Fife fans, music artists, and creatives alike. All right, y'all. GreenSkull podcast. Today we got the homie Mills. What's good?
What's good?
Bro, it's good to have you, man.
Finally on
man. You know, I've been talking about it like we asked before. You know, some things came up. It's all good. We reschedule. Yeah. We're here now.
I've been saying I'm ready to do it. I just, it's all, I don't like to ask.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm ready though.
I mean, we can always have like reoccurring, you know what I mean? Like even in the future, bro, like talking to Sam recently, he had talked about getting on, and then I was like, well, I do want to do like yours, and then Jesus Chain, and then, like everybody. Yeah. If I could do everybody by themselves, and then the groups. Yeah. Just again, because I feel like we should redo the Kingdom Dreams one.
Yeah, that'll be fun too. Oh man, the dynamic too, especially since you know more about us, like as people. Like it's gonna be so funny, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
It's gonna be great.
I think, damn, bro, like, how long ago was that?
That was, I had blue hair. So, did I have blue hair when I worked at? Yeah, at one point at Fans, or no, not Fans. Damn, going back to the mall.
Sheesh. No. Oh yeah, you have blue hair.
I did at Jeter. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Blue hair. 2020ish, maybe. Sheesh. 2021.
COVID year.
Yeah. No, I definitely did. I did blue hair. My album was already out, so it was like 2021.
God damn.
Yeah.
Sheesh, man.
So damn, bro. Crazy. Long time ago.
Here. We made it, man.
A lot of changes.
A lot of changes. Things evolved. I would say, like, man, before we jump into like all that, like all the change, just so for everyone who doesn't know, we'll start in the sort of the beginning. Okay. You know what I mean? We'll start sort of in the beginning because there are some things that I don't really know. Yeah. And now we're here, we can figure it out, Yeah. So, things like when you started making music, I guess what made you want to start rapping? I kind of like always wanted to. I feel like I fell in love with like hip hop a lot as a kid. Like we were listening to the Scarface NPR, the Tiny Desk. Tiny Desk. Yeah, that was like a rapper. Even before I knew a name, I would like ask for songs, and I was obsessed with music, not even just rap in general. And I don't even know what kind of made it gravitate towards rap. I think it's just kind of like the area we grow up. It's easy to associate with that, and plus like stuff that would happen in my house, and like being in like the songs that I would hear. And I never necessarily like would live a specific lifestyle, but knowing people and just being like in such a melting pot like the Coachella Valley, like that's the one I gravitated to, and it felt more like who I was. And then I wouldn't really hang out with nobody, so like I was raised off of like rap music videos, like Rap City, The Basement, just people killing the booth. That was always so impressive to me. And I've always wanted to do like creative things, so like making music, making movies. I would do my own comic books when I was little. Hell yeah. So just creating in general, and rapping was always like, it's just my favorite thing. It's like just the the differences of it, and the way people are able to make things that aren't normally cool. Like when you think of rap, you think of like chains and all that stuff, but like I was listening to like Kanye West, and he was like teddy bears, like teddy bears and pink, and I was like, man, just it's hip hop, and becoming a rapper is actually allowed me to be my fullest self, which is crazy. And I think that's part of why I was obsessed over it, and why I wanted to be like them. That's who I looked up to. That's who raised me, stuff like that. Damn, dude. I think like when you first started rapping, were you see, like I started with like poetry. Yeah. And I started like really just writing stuff. Like how did you get started? Like did you just like freestyle and like you just eventually caught on to rap?
No,
it was just like writing some stuff down.
Yeah, I did. I think the first time I actually tried rapping, I do remember getting my neighbor and my younger brother and trying to make them rap with me because I had just watched Hustle and Flow.
Hell yeah,
bro.
Hustle and Flow.
And I tried to. I was like, the process looked so fun because like it reminded me. It was another thing of like it was a cooler thing. Like my brothers always said that I was the guy that had the ideas when we were younger. Like they would play outside and I wouldn't go. I would just always do my own thing. But then they're like, when Michael came outside, it was like fun, and it's because like I had like the creative juices going, making like the stuff we would play outside. Like
yeah.
it seemed like it mattered and it was fun, and I saw that and I was like, that's dope, like just doing that. So I tried to get them to rap with me and they didn't like it, but I was like, I didn't like what I wrote the first time. I don't remember what it was, but and I don't like doing things that I'm not good at right away, but for some reason I just wanted to stick with that, to be like, no, I'm not this. And I knew that in middle school.
Man, so like, how old were you when you did that? When you tried to just rap?
So 05, about, I would say that's like, damn, when's 05? I must have been like 8th grade when I first started trying to rap. I remember writing raps on Microsoft Paint because we didn't have Microsoft Word. Yeah, like so I would do the text box and I would just put it, and sometimes I'd show my brother. And and then I remember being like all secretive when someone would come in. I close it like I don't know, it's real private, real shy.
I feel like every artist goes through that in the beginning because like you don't really know. Like I guess you want to know if it's like accepted. Yeah. I guess like you don't want to look corny. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I feel like that's probably what it was too. What it was corny about it was I wasn't rapping about life. Like I wasn't rapping about real life. I was rapping I was rapping decent after a while. Like after my first rap, I feel like I got good because of how much I didn't want to not be good at something. So it was like I just like focused and I paid attention to every line, and I just kind of trailed off.
Nah, man, I think like I know what you mean, like hiding like the Microsoft Paint and shit.
Yeah,
that's funny because I used to write all my shit on like little notebooks and stuff, or like but I did have that weird like feeling to where it was like, man, I don't know if like I guess like the fact or the thought of people knowing that I kind of want to take it serious. Yeah, that's when like more of that happened. But I guess like when did you figure out like, dang, that I can actually like I want to do this?
Oh man, that was,
you weren't ashamed,
Yeah, that
wasn't weird.
I mean, I would kind of do it before actually making music. They would come like during the time when I was married, because even before I got married, I was actually more involved in like trying to make movies. Like I would write like screenplays.
I remember you telling me. Yeah,
we would do that, and I had acting class. I had a class where we watched movies, and like even to this day, I still want to do that, but I would always kind of rap sometimes, or like when people would like actually be rappers near me, like the people that were like the local rappers back in the day, like even in high school, like that's when I would kind of spit in front of them, but I would never rap in front of the people that weren't rappers, Oh,
I get you.
Yeah, because like they had like a teen center across the high school too, right there in India.
Yeah. In India, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't let you curse, and I was, even back then I was like, oh, nobody could edit me. Now that I put out edited songs, like, so
I know
dumb.
what you mean.
So dumb, so stubborn.
No, yeah, dang. So you recorded at the Boys and Girls Club?
No, I was always afraid. I was always afraid to do it. I think I used the no cursing as an excuse to not do it.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, like I used to really believe. Yeah. Back then, I was not as confident, and it's because like even back then, I wouldn't go out after school. I always like was kind of like to myself, not like a loner, but I just kind of enjoyed myself the most, and I didn't realize that at the time. I always thought maybe I wasn't confident, but was really just wasn't fucking with people like that.
No, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So what? I guess like at what point? Because you said around like your marriage.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize? I guess like the moment of like, dang, like I'm gonna start recording music. I'm gonna start, because like rapping is rapping. Like I feel like everybody always starts rapping. Yeah. But like everyone they usually hit that point where they put it on audio and like they start deciding like I'm gonna start putting singles and stuff like that.
I'd say literally the day before we decided we were gonna split, I had came down to Indio. Sammy went and picked me up, and we recorded. I think we recorded actually that day, and we were writing for sure. And he used to bring his mic up there sometimes, but I would either bullshit or we'd write but not record. And I remember one time I got real sick even. But literally the day before it started, and I was so excited, and then that happened. So that's when I just went like, it was literally within like 3 days I decided, well, this is the only thing I'm gonna try to do, because I did all this other shit, and look at like all the stuff that I was planning for that I didn't even like it, and I didn't even know at the time, like just doing it because I thought I had to do it. It all changed. Like the whole perspective, the world perspective changed, and then my grandma dying too. Like I was like, I only have one shot at this, and I didn't think she had the most fair life, but she still kind of like brought a lot of love into people's lives and like accepted it into hers, and it like, even though it was like not fair to her, she made it work. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that because I feel like I don't want to be disrespectful to life and like to my happiness or myself no more. And I did, because I did that, doing what I thought I needed to do, thinking I needed to be in love, thinking all of that, and then I found out all that wasn't even really important to me. Like what's important is this. So it was within like 3 days, and then that COVID and like all that stuff made me realize like how much I love performing, how much I like seeing music videos that mean something, like that are like got stories, and it's like creating worlds. But my world can be everything. It's like, it's not even creating at this point. I feel like it's just being. Yeah. And that's what I am, is I am my music. Yeah. Damn. Shit like that.
I know. I feel you when you say that like you went all out, and like because you didn't want to be bad at something. Because bro, like I told you, like when me and Fredo first seen you, or first heard of you in general, not seen you because you know that story. Yeah. But first time ever hearing you, I actually thought that you were already like crazy established, like you were gone already, like you're already like fucking on the way, because I thought like you were signed. Yeah. Because like the way you pushed everything, because you were just like high level, like from the jump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing you at the 760 Cypher, that's what really like solidified it for me. Yeah. I think it also kind of solidified it for everybody else too, because hands down, bro, you murked everybody.
Even Expression tells me the same
you
shit,
murked him, bro. Like it was so hard. Like I think not just like on like bar for bar and like performance and like video type shit. I also mean like on some rapper shit. Like a lot of the guys there for that shoot, they fucked up a lot. Yeah. And like it took a while for everyone to go through fluently, and it was kind of like not annoying, but I just thought to myself, like, man, did y'all practice? And you didn't fuck up at all. Like you killed it every time. Like you're like, okay, we gotta run it back. All right, bet.
I practiced a lot. Like
bro, like I could tell, because that shit was like crazy.
Yeah. I actually had a verse that I had wrote before that. And so I memorized that one too, like, and then I ended up using that for a song. But
I get you.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like, and I remember just trying to get in that contest alone. I would drop videos constantly. Bring Your Bars challenge, like over famous beats. Like I did one over Cell Therapy by Goody Mob.
Oh shit! I get you. Yeah. Yeah, I did mine, but to be honest, it was pretty weak. Yeah. And I kind of like just gave up after that, because like I put one out, but I just felt awkward. I felt like the bars were forced, and I really wanted to be part of it, but you know, like they pick who they want. So
yeah, I got lucky because Billy Dale is good friends with Lieutenant, and Billy Dale was my friend even before I was rapping. But he had heard me before, and he trusted and he believed, and I got lucky with that. Shout out to Billy Dale, man. Like for real.
Shout out to Billy Dale, because bro, like I'm telling you that. Seeing you perform that day, especially like on that cypher, the way you did everything, like I said, I thought you were already like tip top, and to be honest, like from the jump, I actually thought like maybe you were tied to Lieutenant, because like I thought, okay, like Lieutenant's getting older, and like he needs an artist to come up. But yeah, I remember that day. Like I don't even know if you remember seeing me at all. Yeah. But like I did see, I saw pretty much everybody. My cousin was actually there.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, dude. Like, I remember it was sick because when you finished, and it was kind of funny but fucked up, but funny.
Yeah.
Sort of, I guess. Because on some rapper shit, you know, like when you know like somebody killed it, you're like, damn, that fucking dude killed it, you know?
Yeah.
And like you were kind of new. Like it's not like anybody really knew.
No, I didn't have no song out.
Yeah, like no song, like not much. And everyone who did and kind of had their shit going, you could tell like they felt rocked about it. You know what I'm saying? They felt rocked about it, bro. Like I'm just speaking the obvious.
The
like
crowd reaction was so crazy, bro.
Crazy, bro. Like the reaction every time was so hard, bro.
Yeah, I love
it. I was hoping that they do it again.
Yeah, they should, bro. Or at least we should get that kind of tradition going. And it's not even like about competitiveness and like egos to the side. Like just like everybody, I'd say everybody gets props for doing it.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody's still gonna have their fans after. You know, somebody's gonna kill it the hardest, and you know, I like that to be me, but so like, I wanna like host one or something. Like I would like to do some hosting events too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that right now. Like, dude, we should probably try to do something.
Like, bro, people hit me up to try to do battle raps, and I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want to put nobody down, and I feel like I'll probably take it.
Oh, you mean like battle raps?
Yeah, and I feel like I'll probably take it wrong. I don't know. I'll be like, man, I feel like these people are spitting real shit that they feel about me. I don't know.
No, it is. It really is. Like, I know, like, battle raps is, like, it's all jokes and, like, people just fuck around. But let's be real, bro. There's always truth in jokes.
I feel like, especially if it's local and it's a lot of people that follow each other on social and stay like,
That's why I stopped doing battle raps, because I was just tired of, one, people being sensitive, but also being judged off of words that, like, if you're just clowning on someone, like, you know, battle rap to a certain extent, it's really dope, really competitive, but it does get to a point where like someone knows something about you and they kind of throw that in there, you know what I'm saying? And then you do it back. But I realized in the game is like a lot of people can dish it, but they can't take it. Yeah. And it's really annoying, bro. So that's why I dipped out.
To dish. Like I'm really like I listen to people out here, like a lot of people. But I'm really like self-absorbed when it comes to music. Like I listen to my shit so much, and then I listen to like the homies like you, J Dot. You know, I listen to Amadeus a lot. I listen to, you know, whoever is like really like the homie or is like worked with me or like reaches out and stuff like that. I listen to them the most, and you know. Hell yeah. But when it comes to it, I'm really in my own world. Like that's. And I like that. It makes me not competitive and stuff like that. Like, it's because then like when I see people live, like even if there's somebody that I don't listen to a lot, it's cool to see them because it's new to me, and I'm like, oh damn, like this is dope, and I'm not looking at them with like, oh, you know, I don't know, and, you know, and I don't really pay attention to what anybody is like saying about me or anything. Like, I don't even like, because I know I've used to hear stuff that would be said about me and it would get back to me, but you know, I don't really care. It's like it's no reflection of me. I'm by myself 95% of the time, so how would anybody even know me?
That actually brings me to actually today I was reading the 4 agreements.
I heard about that.
So the second agreement is like don't take anything personal, and so it's pretty dope like how you say that, because I knocked that chapter out in our break. And so I was thinking like, damn dude, like it's real, bro. Like if you take something that someone said about you and it's not true and you get mad about it, even though you know it's not true, it's like the way it describes in the book is kind of over exaggerated. Like he says it's like poison and like you're accepting poison, but he also says like it's a what is it, like also like dark magic. Like somebody can just tell you something and make you feel a certain way, and like that's with anything, like good or bad. But I think yeah, man, like speaking about a little bit of the people who like talk about you and stuff, because it ties in with kind of like battle rap. But like, man, like I've heard some shit about myself. It's like how you said, like, damn, bro, like I'm really by myself. It's like, what? How do you even know, bro? Like,
I don't know.
Like it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's all fake.
I do feel like a lot of like really keeping to yourself and like being like almost introverted, because I'm not really an introvert, honestly. I'm kind of like open about everything, and I'm loud, but I'm also like quiet and mysterious. It's weird because I'm like, it's like even when I'm talking, they're like, "The hell is he even talking about?" It's just.
It's weird stuff.
I just don't get like what is there to even hate on.
I will throw this out there because I want it to be on record where it's like, even though you murked everybody on that 760 cipher, like dead ass, y'all got murked. But dude, like I told you before, I've been in like the Valley scene as far as like a local artist goes. Yeah, been in it for a minute, bro, and I've never seen it come together, the way it did when you showed up. Yeah, like dead ass, bro. Like the energy switched, bro. Like either people grew up, or I feel like you kind of brought everybody around because like before you, nobody was really introducing each other to anybody, and you introduced me to tons of people. Yeah, and like vice versa, but also like you really, I feel like you really put that together. Like the older cats kind of, they're older now, so they don't really rap anymore. But as far as like the new gen, I feel like you put that together because you were everywhere. Like, no one could say that if you were at a show that you didn't support, because you did. Like,
I was in the front.
Like, bro, you be in like the front all the time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that. I feel like
I just want to say that, bro. Like, you really put that together, bro.
Thank you. And that's always, I feel like that's because that's what it takes to make a community, and that's how you become a mecca and stuff like that. Because if there's just people out here and they're not pushing each other, like, then nobody's gonna have like that many fans. It's always gonna be the same amount of fans. Like, or imagine like somebody's never heard of me, and they got like a homie that raps, and like the rapper doesn't like me or something because like they think that I have a big name or something out here. That's kind of fucked up. Like because then you're telling somebody something about me, or you're telling, he's like this, or he doesn't like to work with nobody. It's not true. I just can't always link up to work, but everybody could send me something, bro.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like, I think a lot of people, especially new ones, like the new artists, they don't get that we're not like always available, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got like priorities.
Yeah, I don't even have my own car, bro. So what do you want me to walk, bike? I don't want to give everybody gas money. I feel like I have to. Like,
I know what you mean, but like the how do you feel about the email game, where it's like someone sends you a song and like
I'm cool with it. My thing is I don't want people to think that if I don't do a song that it doesn't mean that I don't like it. Sometimes I'm just really like, I really do be creating on my own, like kind of on my own time, because like it's hard for me sometimes to write at home, like because if I'm at home, even though I'm like in my room, I don't like nobody home, because I like to put the music loud. I like to play with ideas. I like to jump around and shout. Like, that's how some of my best songs come to be. But on some like other shit, like when I'm collabing with people, I love lots of people in the studio, because then it's like my energy's more up. Sometimes I like the introspective to just be me.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. I remember those studio sessions. Like, I think I vlogged the first time I went to the Index Room, and I think it was the first time, or I think it was the first time I booked it, I think, or the one where you
was there a Christmas tree in there? Yeah, huh?
There was a Christmas tree.
I'm wearing the Stone Cold jersey. Yeah, I remember that one,
bro. Like that studio session, I remember, like, I just remember like everybody was like hyped, like Trey was hyped, like, bro. It was just like to be honest, I haven't been to a studio session before that, like that good, you know what I'm saying? Because it was dope. Like all vibes, bro. Like we're all just chilling and shit, because usually like the engineer's weird, and like it's just, I don't know, the vibes were like talk about money all the time.
Well,
like,
remember it was like a 4-hour session. There was like that 4 hour, it was like a 4-hour session, and the first hour we were just talking, just questions like, when do you, like you asked me, when do you remember like liking this or deciding that this is what you want to do? We were just like letting our guard down, I think some people might have drank a little bit. There was definitely weed being smoked between a few of us, like, and that's just kind of like, once you got that and you kind of talk to people and you pick up the vibe, like everything goes, and then you pick up on that energy, then you could pick a beat. Like, everybody's kind of loud, let's pick a beat where it's loud, bro. Like, and we did. So, and
just even vibes, bro.
Even if it's people not creating, like like you said, like the engineer will be there. Get them involved. Like I like to have my friends Jason and Moses come to the studio because they're a vibe. Like, yeah, shout out everybody. I like a lot of people in the studio, depending on what I'm making though. Like if I'm doing like a song like Goodbye You, I definitely have to be by myself writing.
Yeah.
Not even an engineer in there.
I mean, of course, like there's times where you set it up for just you, you know, like your shit. And I got those are cool too.
Yeah.
But I do like the studio vibes. That's why I like when J-Dot started coming around, you know, getting introduced to everybody.
Changed
and like,
my life.
It changed. Fuck, honestly, it changed a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like the index room wasn't available, so like everyone's kicking it over there, and J-Dot opened the door for everybody. So it's like that's some cool shit, bro.
Another
like
key piece.
that area, that studio in Palm Desert is sick, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's so chill. Like I don't know why. I know it's a studio.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm at like J-Dot's like apartment or some shit.
Yeah, it
like,
does
you know
feel like that, bro.
Like it just feels like you visiting the homie's pad, even though like it's a business building and shit like that.
Yeah, it is like a little home away from home for me too. Like
it's sick, bro. And you got the store down the street, so it's just
I did a PTO from work, remember, for a week, and the AC was broken, so I didn't sleep there. But I was trying to sleep there the whole week, bro. I was not even gonna shower every day.
Damn.
I know, but I was committed. I was gonna be doing the music videos, all that shit. But
how'd you feel about that? Like
doing this,
you felt like more. I guess you know how like sometimes when you go to the studio, you kind of know, okay, I have a limited amount of time to create.
Yeah.
But with that PTO, like you had,
God,
like bro, you had like obviously still limited.
Yeah.
But like it's a wider range.
Yeah, I was there from
saying?
like 8 a.m. to midnight, sometimes 2 a.m.
Sheesh.
Bro, I was getting it. And then if I wasn't, I was doing like, I remember it was during like Halloween weekend, so I went out and got like the Where's Waldo costume for the Like Waldo video.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was just being productive. It ended with a performance at Desert Underground, and then we went to go watch you, and then at Bart Lounge, remember?
Yeah.
And then doing the music video with you, we started Familiar Faces.
Yeah, dude, which was fucking sick.
And I got all the songs, not all written yet, but I have the guideline now for like the track list.
Yeah.
And I could build my world from that. Like it was so productive, and it felt like this is what it would be like if this is all I had to do. And I did it. I made it. I was like how I told people I can't link all the time. First of all, it's because I don't have time and the transportation. This one, nothing was a problem. I made everything happen that needed to happen.
Yeah. I liked how you said that too. Is like this is what it would be like if this is all I got to do. And I was just thinking like, damn, like low key, when you said you were getting like a PTO just for music, I was thinking to myself like, man, when was the last time I did that? Because like I've seen like big artists and stuff do this thing like you ever heard of 1 week notice? So basically like Kato and like Jaron Benton, other artists got together. Like they just lived together for a week and they created an album.
Oh,
for 1 week. And
you ever see the Dreamville one?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah,
that's
so you see what I'm saying, like that. So it's like I think when you said that, I was like, damn,
bro, we need to do that.
I do want to do that.
We need to
like
do that.
I do want to get time off and just fucking get everyone together. And like the goal is one album.
Yeah, documentary too.
Yeah,
get all the fights. No, I'm just get all the people fighting.
All of that, bro. Because like you know, it's real life.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
I think that would be so fucking dope. Like get everybody together, man.
Yeah,
you know what? That should come to fruition this year.
Yeah,
like because we have so much time, bro.
And imagine doing it in a place like Big Bear or Idlewild.
Yeah, and like let's say we can't do it like a week.
Yeah,
if we could do it for 4 days, that's like that's good enough.
That's a long time.
Because you know how studios go, bro. It's like if I had time, I wouldn't leave like around 8.
Yeah, bro.
I would leave like at fucking 3 in the morning or something.
And look at how many like. It's like, I mean, I know it could be a hassle, but look at stuff we got. Like we got a mic there at the studio we record at. You got your mic. Like there could be different rooms. Nobody said, like, say you wanted to book a room for like 4 days or like an Airbnb or something. Like different rooms, different music, different vibes, different collabs, different minds. Like so many puzzles being made that you could get like stuff that's a collective group project. Like say we knocked out a Jesus Chain thing while at the same time doing a whole collective, but then you also get songs for like some of your solo stuff, like the content, the videos, documentary, pictures.
Just like the time that we would spend around each other while we can video all of that, even if like we're not creating, because like it's just like you said, like documentation.
Yeah, you could do
like,
podcasts while you're there.
Yeah, like all that shit. We could talk about what it was like or what it's like in the moment. Like maybe knowing all we can do now is make music can be a little stressful.
Yeah,
you know, we don't know because we haven't been there yet. So I think that'd be so fucking dope, bro.
I've always wanted to do that, bro. I watched that Dreamville, the Dreamville, whichever one they did, the Revenge of the Dreamers one, that was like where they had like Vince Staples coming in and all those dudes. Like, that was just, I watched that and I was like, that would be so brilliant, bro. Like, even if we had like if you could do it at a famous studio one day, just keep it like a tradition. Yeah. Just,
dude, that would be so sick, bro.
I would cry.
I'd be down 100%.
I know, I'm with it.
Because I feel like that would just level up everybody's game.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like I know we got a collective people that would do it. Like, I know for a fact you, me, J-Dot would do it. I know Jerry would want to do it. Diggs, I'll make that fool do it. I'm gonna tell that fool you better do it. Sammy, I'm just gonna make everybody trade.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Fuck. I think we should do that for sure. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we could shoot for it for sure. I wanted to do that in Baltimore because my dad has like a pretty big house with like two stories underground and then 2 stories above ground. Like,
goddamn,
bro, he's got a basement you could record in there. Like, sheesh. I want to do something like that. Like, I
kind of did like a small version of it, but we didn't record like with video.
Yeah.
Like visiting the homie Nico, just going to his house. Like, I've never been to Hayward. We're there. We're making music. I think we made like 7 songs. Yeah. Those songs didn't even come out, by the way. Yeah. But it was just cool, you know. Because I was thinking about that right now. Like, did I ever do that?
It's inspiring, bro. I was like, I was riding the high of that week for like like months after. Dude, bro. Like, I felt like a dog. I was like if I took a day off, I think like after that week I still worked on music for like the whole week after.
Damn.
Like, I think I finally took a day off. Like, it was like after a week and a half, like one of the Wednesdays, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go get like a haircut or something. And
I get you,
like, yeah, it was all just chilling, bro.
Like, do you find yourself feeling like you're getting burnt out at any point when you kind of sit down on that? You know, like with the PTO thing.
Yeah.
Like, just music every day. Like, that's all you're thinking about. Do you ever feel like you get burnt out eventually and then you gotta go do something else?
Honestly, no. I feel like I get burnt out of the other shit. It's the other shit that kind of like.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Like,
that's the stuff
like a job and shit.
Yeah,
like, yeah, bro.
It just beats you up, bro.
It does, bro.
It can make you. I feel like that's part of why I like to be by myself a lot so much, because not everybody is a believer. Even the people that have dreams don't. It's like it's hard because a lot of different like opinions and viewpoints. It could conflict with yours, and it's not that you don't respect people's viewpoints, or even if you don't agree. Like, I'm accepting people. I'm like trying to change. Like, I try not to even argue with people anymore. Like,
yeah, like, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like, because honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be somebody that promotes positivity and just being cool with everybody and letting people live their life. And I feel like the more I can be by myself, the more like. It doesn't bring in negative, and it doesn't like make any. It makes it seem like, how would I say it? You know, like when you're a kid and you're playing video games, and even if you have to pause it because dinner's ready, so you have to go sit at the table and eat it or something like that, and you, like, it feels like the end of the world. It's like reality. Like, that's why I kind of like snacking, is like instead of like sitting down and eating whole meals sometimes, is because. It's like I don't know. It just feels like it's like going to work and doing all that stuff feels like pausing the video game. If it's up to me, I'm playing that video game all the time. Like,
I think you're describing it like perfect. Bro.
Yeah, bro. That's like how
perfect.
It's like reality is reality, and I'm very aware of like we need money and taxes and all kinds of stuff. I'm very aware that life is gonna be hard, but if I work on this and do what I like, and I keep I'm a pretty unique person. I feel like, so like if I keep putting my that uniqueness into like my music stuff I create, the way I dress, everything, like it's all just gonna event like that with the hard work and talent is just gonna go, and it doesn't even feel like working. It's just like I don't feel burnt out when I do it. It's just more dopamine.
That is true.
Because not a lot of stuff give me dopamine. Like
that's
that.
true, bro. Yeah. Actually, that's a fucking good answer, bro.
That's
because it does feel like that.
Yeah, and that's why so many people are depressed. Is because you can do it. Like people make millions of dollars playing video games. People try to ban video games and say they rot our brains. People make millions of dollars like because people want to watch people play video games. Like what are you talking about?
True, yeah.
You could do anything you want as long as you love it. You're willing to put in work. Just find a way to make money off it, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I just want the money because I like to do cool things and like
yeah, and they cost money, you know.
Yeah, I would like to do cool things with a lot of people. Like I don't like if I get money, you're not gonna even see me spending time by myself and be like, hey, you want to go to like Istanbul?
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know. You want to go to Istanbul real quick? Yeah.
Like, dude, I had a dream one time where I was like rich.
Yeah.
But the only thing that wasn't cool about that dream was the homies weren't.
Yeah, right.
That was the only thing that sucked.
Yeah.
Or like my family wasn't. So it was like, it's like you gotta spend more money to have fun with everybody else, because it's like when I feel like when you have money and you do like all this cool shit.
Yeah.
Or like let's say like you're a full-time artist and you got money like that.
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna realize like, damn, a lot of my homies can't kick it. They gotta go to work. They gotta go do this. So it's like I understand when like artists help build up their homies.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, not just to be alone, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying like in general.
Yeah.
Like just to like, you know, get yours, you know. That was like, it was a cool dream, but it was also like a nightmare. Because I was like, damn, bro, like now I'm just alone. Now I'm rich and alone. Like,
you know,
this
the
is
shit that
weird.
kills me too is like seeing my niece and my nephews and like knowing that one day they're gonna have to go to work. Like my nephew, my oldest nephew's 6, or is he 6? 5, 6? I think he just turned 6. Yeah, bro. And I'm like, he's really into soccer, and like he's constantly watching soccer, like, and he's into all kinds. He's a smart kid, and he's all into that. And I'm like, bro, like, please do not let life or society or anybody beat that out of him. He's a little butthead sometimes, but it's just like I hate to think that. Man. They're gonna grow up to be people that lose that light eventually. Cause I've been the person that lost that light, bro. Damn, I changed when I got into a relationship because, like, that's what I'm saying is like that. I feel like it's human nature to not want to be alone, but now I'm at a point where it's like I don't want nobody to fuck up my alone, bro. like because I feel like I could love somebody no matter what, but if they're not, if as delusional as I am, or like, and they don't see themselves that way, and they don't have to want what I want, but want something, love something, especially yourself the most, then you're just going to bring me down. I'm going to lose myself, and I'm going to be thinking like playing victim, and it is my fault, like, because I'm the one letting somebody else make me feel this way. Like, no, never again. Never again. Damn. Not never again that I won't be in a relationship. Just never let nobody make me feel that way. I know what I'm looking for nowadays. Like, did a lot of healing.
Yeah,
I come healed.
Yeah, dude, that's deep, man. Because, like how you said, I think with like a lot of people, like how you said, like you don't want them to like lose that light, and that fucking sucks, bro. Like when I see people, like it's weird because like older people get mad at me if they hear me tell younger people like don't work right away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because my argument is like, bro, you're gonna work until it's over.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you have that extra year to not work because you're in high school or some shit, don't work. Like, because bro, you're going to work. Trust me, you're not gonna miss out.
Yeah.
You're not. You're gonna do it. You'll be there.
You're gonna get used to it fast.
And like, I don't know. I kind of understand why they're like, oh, don't tell them that, because they think they're gonna be lazy or whatever. But
yeah,
trust me, everyone hits that road where it's like, okay, I don't want to work, and then they just fight it. They don't want to work, but then eventually, either the right way or the hard way, you're gonna learn there's no escape, my boy. You gotta make money.
Hell, this is work. This what we're doing right now is work. But hey, it's good work you like doing.
Yeah, you see, like replace the work with work you like doing. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. And it's kind of sad how you said that. Like, fuck, man, it's true, because like there's been times where I think like, damn, bro, like I don't want to do this shit no more, or like I just feel like it's not gonna work out, or like when you look at am I winning in life versus like music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you start thinking like that, but I think eventually people will reach the point where they know what they want, kind of like what you said. Like, you know already what you want now.
Hell yeah. I even that, like, and when you think like maybe it doesn't work out, I think back to, it's a cliche response I feel like a lot of people in our field have, is like, you know, if just one person likes it or it affects somebody, it does. It affects more than one person. For me, for you, shit, I would tell you, like, even if you felt like nobody listens to your music, I tell you all the time, you're the person that made me take performing serious out here. Like, you're the person that you kind of like, we all think you're the hardest worker in the room. Everybody in our group chat like thinks you're the hardest worker in the room at all times, and it's honestly facts. Like, even the people with the biggest ego admit that. Yeah, bro. Like, come on. Like, it's like not even. It's like the music leads to all kinds of things that you've done that have just an impact on me alone. I was telling J-Dot the same thing. I was like, bro, like I was doing all this, and J-Dot gave me new motivation. Without him, I don't have like the studio. Like, it just seemed like the biggest way to up our game, you know?
Yeah. And
financially too, I'm like, this saves us so we could get more for less. Like we could spend less, but we could also invest more in this. So it's like, but I don't get that without certain people. So it's definitely like, even if J-Dot were to say nobody listens to my music or something, or if he ever felt that way, like, I mean, I listen to your music and you changed my life for the better so far. Like, both of you, you know? Yeah, Sammy, Diggs, everybody, Trey, like, it's all connected. I think I go back to, like, when you said that you felt like I was, like, already, like, established and, like, like, that comes about because I remember God Complex on my actual song to this day is the one that I recorded in Sammy's room, touched up by Crooks, because I couldn't recapture that feeling when I re-recorded it. But we would do stuff in there, like SoundCloud, you could hear a bunch of our old stuff, and it's cool and the talent is there, but I knew right away, like, it comes from like someone telling me, oh, I don't listen to SoundCloud, put it on Spotify and I'll check it out and give you a review. The one person that would tell me that out of a few, but then I noticed people did follow on the Spotify, so I was like, oh, that works. And then it was like, yeah, but I wanted like the sound quality to go up too, so nobody could tell, because somebody told me that too. It's like when I would talk about it, I was like, when I would say that, yeah, you know, like, we recorded in the homies room and, you know, we're kind of learning and stuff, but I was like, but there's people that aren't learning, that do know how to do it. Like, so I went with Crooks in the Index room, and that was just kind of that. It's kind of just like associate with people that are great and learn from them, or let them be great at what they do, so that eventually you could build yourself to that. But because right now I know how to write the music, and I have a good ear for beats, and like I have a good ear for voices, and like who I collab with, and like or certain songs, certain things that I could do musically. But I know that there's people that are better at different things. Like, I think I have a good eye for videos, but I don't have like a camera or something to shoot a video myself. So let people that do that, you know, like Angel or things like that, you know. It's always, that's why it sounded so top of the line or established. But I think, like being able to be myself and everything is also kind of what shines in like the music and everything. Damn.
I do want to say, like, appreciate you again for letting me for trusting me to film your music video. Because bro, Familiar Faces, that was the first song. Remember, like I told you, that was the first song that we heard from you, me and Fredo. And to be honest, bro, like, I felt like not like super stressed out, but I felt a little stressed out, because I was like, damn, like, I fuck with this song and I don't want to fuck up the video. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Because that song is so hard.
I feel like
you trusted me, like, damn.
I feel like it's also, I don't really make it better, because when you ask me, like, do I have any ideas, it's I either have an idea very last minute, or it's just like, no, I usually trust your vision, or like, and that's also part of like me, that mentality of get people that are great at what they do. But then I'm like, oh, you know what? Videos are important to me, so I better start having some ideas. And I think like just like working with you and sober, and even with Angel, it's teaching me like I do have to have more like input and like make it more collaborative. But the Familiar Faces video, bro, it came out perfect, bro.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
I love it. It was like, it made my mom cry. And I was like,
damn, really?
Yeah, I was like, so we did something that, see,
damn, I didn't know that.
To us it's like a song and a video, and you know, it's just like, it's hard to even eventually it's like I'm starting to lose sight of that too. It's like seeing this as numbers and like as and stuff like that, and it's like it's making somebody cry. That's what's important to me. That's what it's supposed to make you feel.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, man. And that's good. Like, not you know what I mean. Like, it's good as far as like the quality and everything. It's like, because bro, I'm telling you, I was like a little stressed out because Angel, when he told me, yo, because I was like, man, it's kind of dark. You know, when we were filming with the car, I was like, man, it's kind of dark out here. He's like, oh, just fix it on your phone. And he showed me. I was like, dude, thank God he showed me, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end, like, I ended up not using much of that footage.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, just stuff like that. Like, I was like, I wanted it to just work out the way I thought in my head. But also, I wanted to stay, like, on your brand. Like, on your God Complex, like, album cover and stuff like that. But, man, like, I guess, like, as far as, like, videos and you wanting to learn and stuff like that, where do you see, like, what does 2024 hold for you? Like, is there like a list you want to get done, or is it just like?
I honestly, what I really want to do is just put out more. My album is super important to me because I love the idea that I have with it, and I have like these. Oh man, I've showed you some of them like live and the stuff. Like the beats are different than anything I've used. Bro. Like, bro, it's honestly way different than God Complex. It's way different. Way different. Yeah. Like, and it's so like, I don't know. I don't want to give away too much. I just know that it's gonna be like, even when I perform it, people are gonna be like, oh shit. Like, I'm ready for that. But also just making like, I feel like that's part of what boxed me into, is thinking I have to have a project. We live in a playlist culture, so it's rare that, like, I feel like people don't even though it's only 30 minutes long, people don't always listen to God Complex front to back. That's how I listen to it, but like that's because that's how I made it, you know. So making an album is like, to me, it's like that. But I have like a bunch of like random songs that I write to this day that I'm like, these need to come out. Or because a lot of the sessions would be like, I feel like I'm just writing and what's actually gonna happen with it. And that's good though. Yeah, I mean, it's good because it keeps you sharp, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, like, I'm only gonna get older. But I want to push my sounds too. Like, you know that song, Candy Girl. I was writing Jerry, and I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna put Secret out. I'm like, let's work on something. Like, I would love to try something like that, like, because I've always wanted to do R&B too. Like, I listen to R&B in the gym. I like Usher. I want to just really push myself. Like, I always want to rap, but I want to sing. I want to learn to make beats. But this whole year is like, it's just all about the grind of it all. It's getting back in love with the process, and like, that's what I feel like too. Yeah, bro. I just gotta get back into that, because I find myself sometimes where, like, recording, I guess, like, my favorite part is writing it. Yeah. My least favorite part is recording it. I don't know why. Yeah. Like we used to call it what is it called? Infinity rap. Me and the homies, like my older homies. We would call them infinity rap. So, like, you be on the mic for so long, bro, because you didn't practice. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you wrote it, but, like, you just didn't practice it. And, like, you got to practice and get it better, because you don't want to sound like you're reading, you know? So, let me ask you, one thing I noticed, too, is that's always harder for me, like, to record it on days like that, because when you're writing with homies and, like, the other multiple people in there, you don't practice it as much. And you don't practice it how you wrote it as much. Yeah. Like, if we're all listening to a beat at the same time and we're just letting it play, we could all be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, somebody, okay, so this person's gonna go first. But like, say you wrote it and the beat is only slightly different on a certain part, and it's like it could throw off the whole vibe of your verse.
It's true.
So
yeah.
So I feel like I memorize a lot of my shit fast because I rewind it to the top, like from where I started writing it, or even like for Bitch I Can't Go. I would literally sit there, rewind it, wait the whole 40 seconds till the beat, like for the whole thing to start, and just like just to and capture that vibe. And I do it from however much I have. I keep repeating that, and that's how I find like the flow that I want to use. And a lot of the times I'm blessed enough for the words to just pour out. And I do happen to do a lot of stream of consciousness rap that way, like how Blur is, where it's no real singular topic throughout the whole song, but
just kind of like, I guess, kind of like a freestyle.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah, it's like that. And so like when I have a topic, even better to be by myself for my solo stuff, especially because then it's easier to keep that topic. Like writing with a topic with friends is easy, but that's my biggest challenge so far when it comes to writing with people is memorizing it and spitting it that day, because it's a lot different.
It is a little tough. Yeah. Like I think my first studio sessions like ever, and I'm with other artists, it was more so just trying to like finish before them, because I always felt like if I didn't finish I wasn't on the song. But I mean with you guys, at first I was like trying to just get it done as fast as possible. Yeah. But now I know what you mean though, because like when you rap it, it does. Like I guess like the pressure's on, you know. Yeah. Like I feel like we're so seasoned now to where like we can do that. Like we can write it and record it the same day. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just so seasoned. But like a regular art, like you just started or you're kind of not really used to the whole process. Shit, they'll take forever, bro. Oh yeah. And like for me, I guess sometimes I get frustrated just because like let's say like I'm a little sick and I'm recording, and I can't get over the fact that I can't record today, but I want to, but I know it's not gonna sound good because I'm fucking sick or whatever. Yeah. You know?
You ever do a song sick though, and your voice is just amazing?
Yeah, actually,
that happened to me.
Yeah, bro. The hack for me was like sad songs.
Oh really?
Yeah, do a sad song when you're sick, bro, because your voice is kind of like fucked up. Yeah,
there was one.
It sounds crazy.
There was one I was sick and I did it with Sam and Diggs where I was like. I don't remember. I was sick, but I came out, bro. If you were to hear it, you'd be like, "Why do you sound like Moneybagg Yo?" And I'm like, "Because my nose is plugged, and that's how I'm talking." Like I can't talk like Moneybagg Yo person. Like, but when I was sick, it sounded like that, and it was a hype song though. I was like, "Eminem, fucking this game, bitch, like it's my whole face." And that was like a rare day because I don't like to do nothing when I'm sick. So
I know what you mean. Fuck.
But when you're paying for the studio time, it's crazy. Like now we pay monthly, so if I'm sick, I'm not going. But
I get you. Yeah.
But if I'm paying for that day, oh man, I gotta be there. Like,
sheesh. So besides like your new project that you're working on, is there like a release date for that?
No,
like 2024.
Not yet. No, but 2024 for sure. I mean. Realistically, I would love to tell people that I'm shooting for April 4th, 2024, because before God Complex came out, I would see the number like during like when my grandma was like on her last days and stuff, like I would see the number 444 all the time. So I would like April 4th, the 4th month of the 4th day of the 4th month of the 4th year of the 20s, like so I look at it like 444. That would be tight to do. Like
that actually would be fucking dope.
Yeah, actually. And I feel like this next project is like that's like my whole. I feel like it's wrapping up an arc of who I am, and now I'm ready to be like the person that everybody like sees me as, and that I seen who I should like can be, and like. I'm making music like that now, but like I feel like it's just wrapping up like a story, you know, that still has to bless you. It still has to be told. It's like the elevation of God Complex in a way. It's like even fighting that, because a lot of like what that album did for me was it gave me a big ego, and like when it's new, bro, when it's new to like, because when it's new, it is hard to not be human sometimes and let it get to you, and then I was kind of feeling like I was coasting off that, and then it was kind of boxing me in creatively, and that's why this one I feel like took so long, is because I was trying to live up to that, but really it's just because I didn't say enough on that, and I don't even like agree with some of like the viewpoints I have in the previous album. I still love the songs, but it's just wrapping up stuff. It's wrapping up a person. I tell people I want to make like happy music. I want to make stuff people could dance to. Yeah. Like I'm always gonna rap hard shit and you know, embrace who I am and embrace like even the dark sides of stuff. But I feel like that's not the vibe I give people anymore. Like you could ask people back in the day. I was known for drinking at parties and punching walls and crying and screaming. Bruh, I remember one time I started cutting open a beer can with my teeth because I was mad at somebody. I was making a knife. Like I was like crazy back, bro. And now it's like nowadays I'm just happy.
That's good, man. That's good.
I want music to reflect that, and I feel like I haven't even touched what I'm gonna be and who I'm gonna be and shit like that.
I get you, man. Before we wrap up, I do want to add, because we were talking about God Complex, that moment, I swear to you, bro, I have the video. I just don't know where it is. Yeah. It's somewhere. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. The one where, because, bro, you were crying.
Yeah. That song's hard for me to do sometimes.
You cried on God Complex. But when the hook came, fucking everybody sang it for you, bro. Yeah. That right there, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, I thought to myself, like, this is just like, this is it. Like, you were meant to be here. At that time, you were meant to be there at that moment. Like, that, I felt like, bro, you're on the right path. This is it, bro. Like, everyone's singing it for you, literally. And they kept singing it. Like, you know, when the hook ended, they kept singing it, bro. It was that crazy. Shit was fire.
It was amazing, bro.
That was straight fire. I ain't never seen people do that shit.
I think that and were you at the Bart Lounge show where I had the Baby's World hoodie on, and it's like everybody's saying "Bitch, I can't go" before the song even starts? Yeah, bro.
I think so. Yeah.
Those two moments right there were it's my favorite, bro. Because "Bitch, I Can't Go" isn't even out yet, and it was people that like aren't even like my close friends were singing it because I posted that song so much on social media. It was like, yeah, bro, I love that, and I think we're both made for this, man. Like, it's just
I think
crazy.
So too, man.
Yeah, because I mean, it's crazy. Because I say I'm not a competitive person, but it's being around y'all makes me want to be better me. You know. Yeah. And like that's why I like kicking it with y'all, because y'all motivate me. Y'all are doing the same things I want to do. Like, that's the company I need to keep. If I'm gonna be around people and not by myself, why not be people that I also think walk on water when they're trying to walk on water?
Hell yeah, man. I think 2024 is gonna bring just crazy opportunities.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, like for real. Like I'm really pursuing like shows out of the valley for sure. Like it has to happen because I've done it before, but it's just a lot harder now because there's more promoters. Yeah. And like there's a lot of like relationship stuff that has to build before they just say, "Oh, let me put you on," you know. Yeah. Like, "Oh, let me have you open for KRS-One, but I don't know you." You know what I'm saying? Like that's hard, bro. Like you really gotta build a relationship. So it's already starting. It's brewing right now, and
it's so good that everybody's getting content too. And then like, you know, shout out to Angel for a lot of the Desert Underground stuff. Looks so good. I feel like people that don't utilize that footage and that too for like performing, bro, because it could be a little crowd too at certain points, but the way it's edited, it shows like how even with the little crowd we're so lit, bro. Like yeah Angel kills it. Like the editing, like even if the crowd's little, he kills the editing, bro. So like makes you look like crazy. All that stuff helps. And then when you see like the community and you're seeing like, so if you perform, these guys will probably be there too, like because we're all in a lot of each other's videos, like a few of us, and I'm just saying, like, you show that to somebody, how could they not want that there? Like, Yeah.
Like you show, it's kind of like it helps the resume.
Yeah, I agree.
Like all that helps the resume.
So that's dope. Thank you for wanting to bring us. That'll be sick.
Yeah, dude. And even like, cause I just want to like build off of that. You know, like I want to build like when I was doing shows at like colleges and shit. Like, I want, cause you know I know what's gonna happen. Like this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call it right now, bro. We're gonna do shows out of town, right? Boom. We're gonna kill it like we kill it here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more opportunities on top of that. We're gonna get so much opportunities, bro. Because think about it like this: when I was doing it, I wasn't even this good.
That's crazy.
I'm this good now.
I know.
You're like, you guys are top on the game right now. So imagine this. This is exactly what's gonna happen. Opportunities to the point where like we're gonna be like, damn, I don't know if I want to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go all the way to like Illinois or some shit. You know, because we're gonna you're gonna see, bro. Things are gonna open.
Yeah.
Things like you guys are gonna meet someone. Those person's gonna know someone. That person's gonna move this, and then you're eventually gonna do a bunch of shit. It opens a crazy spider web, especially like LA.
Yeah, bro.
Opens a crazy spider web. Like
people know people. There, bro.
You never know who's in the room.
Yep.
That's the crazy part. It's like, but yeah, I want to involve everybody.
It makes me think when you asked what else I got planned for the year. Jesus Chain, bro. Hell yeah. Jesus Chain is actually my favorite music that I make, even more than my own, bro.
Fuck yeah!
I can't wait for that. So shout out Jesus Chain.
Hell yeah!
But you're right, bro. It's crazy to think like the world, like just America alone is massive. California is massive.
Yeah. Crazy amounts of people
going to a whole different state, bro. Like it's so much potential, and I think that's what I think is we're good performers, and our music is fucking good, and we have content to show for it.
Yeah,
you know, like
crowds, screaming, all that shit, bro. Like I think, like I said, opportunities on the way, bro.
And it is far, and it is new, but think about everything that you've done. Like the first, even the first song to make at one point felt far away, and like new and like scary. Like no, you just gotta leap and just do it. Like the opportunities presented itself to perform out of town, and then people are like, well, when are you gonna do some out of town shows? And I'm just like, honestly, what are we even waiting for at any more? Like
I think my struggle with going out of town was really just the work schedule. Like I was offered a bunch of shows, bro, this year. Actually, this year ending, bunch of shows. But the problem is like Wednesday. Yeah. Yo, we got Wednesday downtown LA. You gonna open up, or you gonna be the opener for whoever. And I was thinking like, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? I started mapping it out, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the night and then just be dead at work. Yeah. You know what I mean? But then things behind the scenes come with that. Yeah. Like you have to sell tickets. This is not like the 420 thing. This is like you have to, and they give you a fuckload. No, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? That shit adds up, even if you buy it all yourself. So it's like, just things like that. Like the opportunities are there. It's just financially, I feel like they really try to squeeze all the money out of the opener, bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I've kind of felt like that too. Like I would love the opportunity to perform, like even at like there's a place out here that they sell. I was gonna have to sell tickets, and I know I could get people there, but I also don't think I could get that many tickets out sold for as much as the tickets were selling for too. And
that thing too.
But at that point, I was like, I have to be picky about the artists, and I'm like, honestly, at that point, I'm more worried about that than I am the actually performing part. So I just can't do that.
I tried my best to find a lot of spots that were basically free, because what I also encountered was like, it's $120 to get on. You know what I'm saying? And then like you only get 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pay $120
nah,
for 15
bro,
minutes.
that's not happening, bro. Like, there's no way. Like, I think it's just I gotta shuffle through the pool of like promoters and stuff like that, because there's just so many.
I feel like even part of that is partly why we post so much social media stuff, because I'm like, I mean, if I'm not gonna be might as well be in people's faces. That's one thing I want to incorporate more too. Is I know like the more money you spend on like like Instagram ads and stuff like that, or like the farther the reach will go and stuff like that. Like that dude, LaRussell. LaRussell, like he's put so much money. One time I was like experimenting with the ads, and I just did the slider up like this many days, and then like as the price would go up, the target audience would go up. Like it would go from like
like crazy
like 1,000 to like double digit thousands.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Sometimes I think like I just want to drop like 100.
Yeah, bro.
See what happens.
I'm gonna wait till I drop Baby's Roaders, Baby's Road video.
Hell yeah.
Till I do that one.
Yeah, bro.
That's my radio song.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, dude, it's been great. Appreciate you hopping on the podcast.
I know, finally.
Yeah, dude.
I'm already ready for the next one. I'm like, let's go. Let's keep going.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to like do more, like bring people back, and like, or even just have like a room. Like if we could get the whole squad on the same pod, that'd be fire.
Yeah, I know they'd be down. That'd be funny, bro. Oh my god, the dynamic. That would be so funny. Just listening to Sammy and J Dot talk shit to each other. Yeah, I'm with that.
Fuck yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Mills the Gawd, GreenSkull Podcast. Peace.
You're listening to the GreenSkull Podcast.
A podcast for Fife fans, music artists, and creatives alike.